trying to carry on, because every relationship I seem to get into always goes wrong. I just don't know what's wrong with me. Man, I've tried so hard not to be left scarred, but it seems like it's meant to be, baby. Only me, that boy Drewski, by his lonely. Wishes this wasn't take. Trying to find a light as I make my way through this dark place, yeah.
Wishing this wasn't the reality that I got to live in.
Wanna change up my pace because it's difficult to embrace what happened to being a true friend. Holding it down to the end instead of always betraying and leaving my soul decaying. My heart's weak because it's neglected from love. I'm going Super Saiyan, pushing through my ceiling, building my power. Man, I'm shining, just reclining, grinding and rhyming, trying to get blooming like a flower. Devour my emotions to begin evolving the rhyme inside of my mind, because I wanna be transforming something like Optimus Prime. When I get spitting every single line, I'm fixing the crack in my heart and applying it to the way I start every day, every single day. Riding solo, so wishes this wasn't the case. Trying to find a light as I make my way through this dark place, yeah.
Wishing this wasn't the reality that I got to live in.
Wish I could get my frequency fluctuating so I could be sliding, shifting, drifting, slipping, colliding into another dimension. But I'm stuck here at this dead end. Man, I'm something like a lion, got a heavy, deep roar, but they can never ignore once I combust and explode. Kaboom! Man, I've got to be able to endure the bumps and hidden potholes on this road.
I just got to
recycle all of the emotion flowing from my core. Widen my perception more and more to see the blessings in every tragedy knocking on my door. Let it widen until it's vast like the ocean, but I just absorb all of the pain in agony. Whenever I fail, I start changing up my strategy. How my circumstances unfold will guide my way. Kinda similar to how the stars do, so it's like astronomy. When I get to increasing all of my intelligence, then begin only focusing on the relevance. I'm hopping over another mental fence, yeah, just another mental block. Once I start, I can never stop. I got a lot to give, can't be thinking small. Nah, I'm only thinking big. I'm not smoking a bit of a cigarette, only a vape so I can't let my brain reset. But you know I'm starting feeling great as I go and elevate, but they only wanna show that hate. The negative effect I will just devastate. Never understood from the get, I can never relate to being so evil, so greedy. Man, that just ain't me, man. Riding solo, I wishes this wasn't the case. Trying to find a light as I make my way through this dark place, yeah. Wishing this wasn't the reality that I got to live in. Wish I could get my frequency fluctuating so I could be sliding, shifting, drifting, slipping, colliding into another dimension. But I'm stuck here at this dead end. I show compassion and consideration to express that I appreciate, man. There's many ways that I show I care, but these people always seem to leave my script with a tear. Yeah, I know this life ain't fair, but I don't wanna contribute to the things that I hate, the things that I'd eliminate without a care. And I persist to do my best to resist from ending up like the rest. Gotta follow my heart and refuse to bend to their will, man. Can't let them break me apart, so I seal off my soul from get corrupted and fulfill my goals. The opposite of wicked. If I erupted with everything I keep locked down deep inside, then it'll blow your mind, shatter your heart, and leave demons straight vaporized. Yeah, I know that sounds crazy, yeah, loco. That's why I'm rising solo, though. Trenches, this wasn't the case. Trying to find a light as I make my way through this dark place, yeah. Wishing this wasn't the reality that I got to live in. Wish I could get my frequency fluctuate so I could be sliding, shifting, drifting, slipping, colliding into another dimension. But I'm stuck here at this dead